Hello everybody, welcome to my part 5 of my Banjo-Kazooie walkthrough. In this video we are going to be taking down Clanker's Cavern, as you can see. Very helpful. And it's open. Alright. So, like I mentioned before, this is definitely my second, probably, favorite level of this entire game. I just really love the level design of this level, and the total atmosphere is really cool too, in my opinion. Sets the mood. But before we can go over there, as you can see, there's a button. Alright. And they're right here. And it's time to go into the level. Alright, so personally I like to do things in this level pretty organizable. Well, not really actually. I like to do stuff in certain patterns. And you'll see very soon what I mean, but we had the snot monster falling out of this hole right here. And our first gold feather. My first time playing this game, I actually got hurt by this a lot. For some reason, I'm not really sure. They're pretty easy to avoid and not really attack you. But I was still new to the game, so that's alright for now. Alright, so I believe that's it over in this little part right here. Alright, let's go ahead and do it down there. This is where you will be wanting to be very careful of your oxygen meter. This is probably the first level you'll be very cautious about that. But if you aren't doing what I'm doing, then you'll be alright. But I'm not too worried about my oxygen meter right now. Alright, maybe I should be very soon. Alright, so doing that is going to be the problem right here. But until then, let's worry about all these passageways. Of course, where we came from is right in front of his face, so keep that in mind. Let's go over here first. I can't remember exactly what's in all of them, but I do know that there's a lot of stuff in every one of them. This is where you're going to want to really get control of how you go up and down, because if you don't, then you will obviously look like you don't know what's going on in this game. But hopefully my steering will be good. Alright, here's number 2. Alright, so I'll probably take my time in this level despite knowing where everything is, because I don't want to die. Alright, so we just got that done. Let's go ahead and go in the back in the back over here. Now, I'm going to take my time to do stuff, but I'm going to still do it at a very fast pace. Should hope anyway. Alright, so we have mutant crabs over here. Not much of a problem. See, yeah, there's I think 2 more mutant crabs over here. That was weird. Must be eating crack or something because it's like faster than normal. That's another thing that sucks about these enemies in this game is, like in the termites in level 1, you'll notice that they're a lot faster than you really think. Alright. And this, of course, will be our first Jiggy of this level. You're going to really want to check everywhere, because who knows where they're going to put the token, and that's your biggest thing that you're going to really want to check for. But we're good in here for now. Alright, so we have about, I think, 1 more now to go through. But we'll see very soon. I believe this is a very long one. The one that you're really going to want to not mess around in. Now, if I do die in this walkthrough, it will most likely be right here. In this level right here. Due to the, of course, the oxygen part. Alright, so... and we are out. I actually don't even remember what we got over there. Let's see what that was. Alright, so that was a Jiggy. I totally forgot for some reason. I started a brain fart a little bit. Alright, so now let's go ahead and get our first extra honeycomb. The ones in this level is pretty easy to find. They're hidden pretty well, but they're still pretty easy to find. And right there. Of course, this is the first level where we finally get an upgrade. Besides, of course, the first tutorial part. And now we are ready to go down to the bottom. I do recommend pacing yourself while you're down there. And I will talk a lot about how you can really manage what you do down there. Alright, so before we do that, I'm going to go ahead and check all these little tubes right here. Usually they, I think there's notes right in here. And, what do we got here? Alright, so apparently Banjo doesn't want to go in there right now. Alright, so check that again. Alright, so I'm going to go to the bottom first before I do go to the top areas. For now, okay, yeah, there's notes in there. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and mess up swimming very badly. Oh. Alright, camera's having a really fun time messing around right now. Alright, there we go. Alright, there we go. I'll have to speed it up. Alright, well. I'm gonna have to get it out last time. wouldn't be surprised if you can hear my B button being pressed a lot. Alright, let's try it again now. That's one thing I don't like about inverted controls is some games have them, some games don't. So it's like, Alright, now we're ready to go to the bottom now. Alright, so down here, there's not only a jingo, there's a few notes, as well as the puzzle of how to get him higher up out of the dirty water. But as you can see, that little fish right there, you're going to want to follow him around. And I'm about to show you why. Of course, right there, you can see a bubble right there. And let's get this jingo right here already. Alright, so if you're having trouble with this part right here, I do recommend just following him for a while and get the feel of everything. You can just follow him the entire time and just get your bubbles and be very cautious about your oxygen. If I do die over here, I'm gonna be not very surprised, I guess. Let's slow down a little bit. There we go. Alright, so you see right there the little key, I guess it is. I'm not really sure what those are, but that's what you're going to want to do, is you're going to go... Ooh, we better slow down a little bit. Alright, let's see where... Oh, we're about to die. There we go. Alright, so as you can see, if you be very careful, just follow him around the entire thing and not get the camera messed up. You'll be fine down here. I'm gonna go ahead and follow him. That's why this video would take probably a lot longer than it should. Alright, I'm just gonna go ahead and go now. A lot of button mashing will occur. And actually, the faster route of doing this is just doing this right here. You don't have to spin around twice like I was doing earlier. If you want to hurry up and just get past it, you can do that right there. But I do recommend following along with the fish right there. Time for some more epic button mashing right here. Alright. And we are good. Alright, so just like that, it's pretty easy. Alright, so he's bleeding or something on his side. Oh, that's messed up. How come I gonna get that? Alright, so before we do investigate the insides of Clanker, we are going to go ahead and get stuff around here. Let's go ahead and go up here first. Once it decides to come up here. Alright, so this right here, you're going to take your time. Ooh, I'm going to fall again. Alright, so there we go. It's going to be very easy to fall, but that was good. Alright, there's number 4. Alright, there we go. Alright, so let's go ahead and go over right here, I guess. Alright, so here's one of those booger monsters. I didn't really want to get that, but oh well. It ain't no biggie. Alright, there we go. There's of course a token. I believe that is... Oh, I did not do that. Ooh. I don't want to die from a booger monster, so... I'm gonna have to show that booger who's boss. So, if you could tell right there, I was actually off of the little pad. And that's a pretty nice little trick that you can do. Alright, so I just avoided that for a reason. We're getting them all. Alright. As you can see, the flipper, I think this is, the dorsal fin, I'm not really sure what this is, but that's the only way you can get up there, which I believe right in there is another Jiggy, I believe. It's kind of weird to get up there, but it's not that really hard. I just hope this video doesn't go past 30 minutes. That's my goal. So take advantage of that little glitch. I'm not really sure I should say it is, but whatever it is, go ahead and take advantage of it. Alright, so this is where we can get our second extra honeycomb. My room smells like a giant fart right now for some reason. Alright, so what you want to do first over here is you're going to go ahead and slide. Well, not really slide, but come as far as you can over here, and there we go. Finally get our first added health. Alright. One last time, hopefully. As you can hear, there's a Jenga right in there, but right in the front. And an extra health, or an extra life, so that's pretty cool, I guess. What's messed up right there, though, is if you get caught under his fins or whatever they are, you will be counted as swimming, so you'll have to get out of under his fin and have to swim back up. Alright, so this is pretty easy, but I'm not really sure what that was. Alright, let's go ahead and try that again now. But I believe past right there, I believe all we have is a little bit left of this top level, and then we can go ahead and go inside of him. Which sounds horribly wrong, but there we go. And here's a oh, that's... Where am I at? Oh, that sucks. The only problem with the N64 is the camera. The camera is the N64's worst enemy. Even good games get attacked by the camera monster. There we go. So as you can see, the Talon Trot is really awesome when it comes to jumping. You'll notice that you can jump a lot faster or farther. I mean, I'm not really sure what I'm talking about right now. All right, so now we can go across here and. All right, let me see where I am right now. I think we're just over there for that. We went up there. Alright, there we go. Another booger monster we have to worry about. Alright, so. You're gonna want to be very careful around here. Alright, so if you want it, there's another extra life. For some reason, they're like giving away like nothing. So this, the tooth right here, the teeth, I should say, sometimes can be pretty hard to aim at and get. So you're just gonna try and egg the teeth to death. Alright, so it's launching. There we go. That was lucky. Alright, so surprisingly enough, the inside of his body is very confusing to really to get through. Alright, so as you can tell, there's I missed that completely. There we go. Alright, so there's a little puzzle. My first time playing this game, I actually thought like we can get past that, but you actually cannot. We need the move of this level to actually get past that. Alright, now we're in his brain or whatever we are. Let's go ahead and deal with these crabs. He has crabs in his head or wherever we are. An odd place for crabs. Alright. Alright, so you can see right there, there's a token right up there. And I believe on the other side it's maybe nothing. Alright, so I do believe we are good up here except for the token right there and the Jiggy right there. Obviously you can kind of guess how we get in there. And that's what I'm going to do right now. I'm not really sure what these things are, but if you hit them, they damage you. Alright, so I gotta figure out how to get out of here now. I believe... Oh, I didn't want to do that. Oh well. This might take everybody like a few times to get it. But it's not too difficult once you get it down. Alright, most likely I'm not going to get it done. Oh, that's a definitely no. Yeah, I'm not even going to try now. Alright, so that was pretty annoying, but if that didn't attack me, I would be able to get it done, so. It's not too difficult, but you just gotta remember what order they are in, and it'll be pretty easy to do. Alright, so I believe there's... Alright, there we go, right there. Alright, so... Swimming's not my friend today right now. Alright, let's go ahead and swim slow. Oh, there we go. Alright, now I believe we come out of his rib. Or his gills, I mean. Yeah, we do, alright. Alright, so let's go ahead and get this... Go to his teeth and go ahead and get them... Get the token and the jiggy. And then we'll worry about the maze. Or the, we'll worry about that little obstacle course or whatever you want to call it. There we go. Alright. Oh. We'll find out very soon, or very quickly, that those things are really annoying. Alright, so I believe there's another part where there's a Jingo on the one of these rib parts, but I don't remember where. Alright, so totally forgot about that. Just do a backward over. There we go. Alright, it's time to button mash again. See if we can't jump over that one turn. There we go. Alright, so it's pretty easy. You just gotta remember where they are. And it won't be too hard. And so as you can tell, the water rises. And I believe we can get up here now. Yep, we can. Alright, there we go. Alright, so this is where I kind of forget where everything is and how to do stuff. Well, actually, we might be good. Alright, so I believe there's a part where we can get a Jingo somewhere around here. I believe it's right here. There it is. Alright, but down here there's one of those little, I'm not even sure what to call that thing. A living zit. I don't know. Alright, so we can go down here, and I believe I can't remember where it is. Oh, it's another part of his rib. Alright, so never mind. We guess both ribs are gills. I'm not even sure why I'm calling it rib now. I think my brain thinks I'm hungry or something. Alright, so I believe now, as the camera messes up. Alright, here we go. This should be the last part of this level right here. So I don't think we can go up there. I tried it before and I failed miserably. Alright, let's see what's... There we go. Alright, so this is where we learn how to use those gold feathers. Alright, so he talks about how you should use these sparingly and tell you the truth, it's not really that. You find them a lot, I believe. I don't remember having too much trouble finding them, but I don't remember having too many problems to actually have to use them. Past where you actually have to use them, so you don't have to worry about too much. Alright, so we have 2 more things to do in this video. And we can finally tangle on to Gloop. I can't remember the name of his level, but it's a swamp area. I believe that's the 4th level. And that's where things get interesting for me, because I don't remember where half of everything is past this level right here. Alright, come on. Alright, here we go. Oh, wrong button. There we go. And I'm about to be 100. Alright, that's lucky. And 10 jiggies. Alright, so this sucks right here. I don't think we can go over there, but I believe over here we can. Alright, so 7 lives is way more than you need, so. But it won't matter anyways, because if you restart the game or if you turn it off or whatever, I'm not really sure about restart game, but if you turn a game off, you will you'll only have 3 lives again, so. But right now anyways, we won't need 7 lives. Not until later at least. That's where I'll probably first have my death. Oh, that's messed up. There we go. Alright, so we have one last thing to do for this level. Oh, for this video anyways. Alright, so every time you... Oh, that was messed up. So every time you beat a level, he'll say, you collected 100 notes, or he'll say whatever notes you collected he'll talk about, and say you're a champion, and praise you for some reason. Alright, so we have one last thing to do, and that's of course over here. Is she cross-eyed in this? Oh, that's weird. But alright guys, this concludes part 5 of my Banjo-Kazooie walkthrough. Part 6 we are going to the swamp area, whatever name it is. I'll find out very soon what that name is, and I'll see you then.